For your Thanksgiving Day, would you like to hear a story of another woman being alpha widowed by a toxic man? Listen close. Before I get started, everyone, I would like to wish everybody out there that's watching this video a happy Thanksgiving. I hope that you are spending time with your loved ones, or you ate good, or above all else, you had a good day, and tomorrow it will be back to business as usual, all right?
Catherine, this turkey tastes half as good as it looks. I think we're all in for a very big treat.
Now, the video I want to bring for you today comes from, or my video, okay, I want to bring to you, comes from Dear Abby. Now, this is a column that is on the New York Post. And just for a little bit of backstory on this whole Dear Abby thing in general, check this out. Now, this is from Wikipedia. Dear Abby is an American advice column founded in 1956 by Pauline Phillips under the pen name Abigail Van Buren, and carried on today by her daughter, Jean Phillips, who now owns the legal rights to the pen name, aka Dear Abby. So just so you got that out of the way, right? This is a column, and every day or every week, she posts someone that's looking for advice on a particular situation, and she tries to give her best advice. And this is basically what this is. Now, I think I'm going to make this a series. Every time something comes up, you'll see the thumbnail, Dear Abby. In any case, you see the title, Dear Abby, I can't get over my abusive, or I would say toxic boyfriend.
It's an evil world we live in.
Nick, you're stupid.
Toxic. Okay. Well, let's read, ladies and gentlemen, shall we? It says here, as I make it bigger, Dear Abby, I just left a verbally and physically, I would say toxic, and I'm using alternative language here, relationship. I suffer from mental illness, and a codename Scott made it worse. We lived together for almost 4 years. I could beat myself up over deciding to live with him. He's an alcoholic, narcissistic, bipolar, psychopathic liar who swears he's a man of God.
Enemy spotted.
Sure, Scott kicked me out countless times during the time we lived together, knowing I had nowhere to go. 5 months ago was the last time.
Enemy spotted.
Okay, so you lived with him for months. You have some issues yourself, and you make it seem like he has a bit more than you do, but maybe y'all, how would say, trauma bonded together. And because of that, well, you still have the tingles for him every time you think about him, right? Because that's what you're about to find out. I still love him and care for him, but I learned last month that he met someone at AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, and took her in. She had been living with him until yesterday. We are still together, quote unquote, until 2 weeks ago, but without any romantic encounters. I am torn to pieces over this man. It has taken me over, and who I was as a person. Okay, so you're torn to pieces over this man. You actually live with him for a few more weeks after all this without, doing the no pants dance, huh? Okay, all right. Here's the rest of it. Scott has a history of being toxic. He has a criminal record for deleting an animal when he was staying with someone. I didn't stay clear of him because I was sucked in by his charm. I bet you did some more.
Nick, you're stupid.
I bet there wasn't the only thing that had you sucked in, huh? I am now living with a friend and seeing a psychiatrist and therapist who are doing nothing for me. Scott and I were engaged. We were going to get married pending his being sober for a year, which never happened. I don't know what to do. Please help Broken Wing in Minnesota. Okay. Let's go here. I didn't stay clear of him because I was sucked into his charm. I'm now living with a friend and seeing a psychiatrist and therapist who are doing nothing for me. Scott and I were engaged to be married. We were going to get married pending his being sober for a year, which never happened. I don't know what to do. Please help. Please help me. Abby, Broken Wing in Minnesota. Okay. All right. So your therapist is doing nothing for you. They cannot do anything for you because you still have the tingles for this guy. All right. He took you through hell and back. And guess what? It was probably the most excitement you felt in your entire life. And now you're back to trying to get sober again. And that's just not fun, right? Just like the lady yesterday from Dr. Deloney, right? You was with this guy for 7 years. He was the best guy. He treated you so good. But that itch that you just couldn't scratch, huh? And guess where you found it? Guess where you found it? You found it with Scott. And so now that, you just know he gave you too many, wiener slaps over the forehead. He just did too much. He put your hands on you one too many times. You had to leave. But now that he's left you, you have nothing. You have just yourself to work on. And that right there, the silence of you having to work on yourself it's like a freaking freight train, huh? In your mind. But let's see what Dear Abby had to say to make you feel better. Dear Broken Wing, as I read your letter, I hear the strains of Cole Porter, So in Love. Please look up the lyrics because they describe you accurately. What you need to do is to continue talking with your therapist and getting meds from your psychiatrist until they help you undo your fixation on someone who, if your description of him is accurate, a psychopath and incapable of loving anyone. Until you can do that, your story will not have a happy ending.
Enemy spotted.
Abby, I would say that this advice is not going to work because her psychiatrist is not going to help her get over this guy that excites her. And if she doesn't get back with Scott, she eventually will find somebody else that is going to do the same thing. Abby, what you need to tell this woman is that the medicine is not going to help you get over this guy. You're probably going to trip on yourself a couple more times before you find out that, and of course, eventually you'll find that that's you guy, okay? You're going to find that one guy that's, when you're in your 30s and 40s, you're going to find this guy that's going to be safe for you, okay? He's going to give you a safe space. He's going to, make sure that he doesn't give you any triggers and things like that, right?
And that's you.
Remember that one show, Sex Life, where this woman had a woman that had it all. And she went back to one of her exes that was so toxic, but he rocked her world like nobody else, okay? And eventually, at the end of 2 seasons, she leaves the toxic guy and her husband and just says, I'm just going to stay single and just, play the field until, it's a mess. But just like the woman on Sex Life, this is where this woman is also going to end up. I promise you. But Dear Abby, I can't get over my toxic boyfriend. She won't get over him for a very long time. It's going to take her a lot more wiener slaps on the forehead before she realizes that, I need a safe guy. But by then, she'll probably have a couple more kids in between, some more toxicity, maybe, some more, couple of arrests probably, and then she'll figure this out. All right? Y'all get it, right? And with that being said, thank you for attending another episode of the Working Man Podcast. I am your host, Nicholas J. Fury. Let me know what you think about this column down in the comment section. I'll do more of these as I see whenever Dear Abby posts something. I'm going to post more of these. But anyway, hope y'all having a happy Thanksgiving. Let me know what you think about this down in the comment section. And as always, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell. We're out of the door. And I will see you on the next video. Happy Thanksgiving.